Hey everyone, Dave here. Welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we are going back to the Sand Devil. A week ago, or a bit over a week ago, I've released a video about the famous Sand Devil Stage 24 duo with Aniri and Ninja. The thing is, that duo is very intensive in gearing, and even with that level of gears that I've showed you on the previous video, we'll show the stats masteries and gear again today at the end of this. It has a percentage of failure, okay, unless your gear is even better than mine. So I was thinking about, I'm a man of consistency. I don't like those percentage of failures, how to make it consistent. So there was a combination of things, how to make it consistent. And as I was saying on the previous video, I wanted this to be the same build that can be used elsewhere in Iron Twins or Hydra or whatever. Well, Iron Twins for Aniri and Hydra for Ninja in my case. So the thing is, I wanted to add someone else, but without changing any gear. I'm burning gems. If you watched yesterday's video, well, it won't be yesterday by the time I release this, but when I went to Asgore and Silver and stuff. So important thing, I want champs that will work as is, that can be used with the same build elsewhere. So I'll show you a couple of strategies today, different ones that will make it easier. The main thing, which you've seen in the thumbnail already, is the trio. So I have Elva. Elva, as Nubraids always says, best 20 sacreds and guaranteed event they ever did in Raid. She's a great champ. Elva is in my clan boss team in a toxic set in my Demetha. I've shown that team also and the gear and everything a while back. Go check it if you're interested in it. Thing is, Elva in the exact same build works perfectly. Why does she work perfectly in this team? I'll show you the run and we'll explain the setup and everything. So, not to mess up the run here, what you need is that revive. This revive is on a 3-turn cooldown. Basically, if you're looking to be creative and change the things here, you want someone with 3 turns or less revive. Because what was happening with me, if Aniri drops too low on health or Ninja, one of them dies before this 3 turn between putting the Sand Devil to sleep and then the big hit and him sleeping again, they didn't get back to the revive fast enough. Of course, someone like Raglin, with a 2-turn cooldown on her single revive, but she's a void Lego, she will work perfectly in that position too. I cannot think of anyone else, to be honest, of revive with that low cooldown. And of course, you have to put the champ in fast enough gear so that he will work in this with these revive. He will get back to the revive fast enough. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So I will show you the setup here. So this is the team and the setup. Aniri and Ninja got exactly the same build that I've showed last time. But the thing here, I didn't change the gear because I didn't need to. With Elva here boosting the speed and boosting the healing of the team, you can drop these stats a bit. How low? I'm not sure. Just give it a try. So if you have Aniri and Ninja, or if you have Elva won't work on her own because Aniri's passive, everybody dies from that big hit, so you need Aniri's passive there. I'll show you another sneaky way of doing it that we sort of talked about before, but yes. So, you need Aniri. Aniri is a must here, and Ninja. If you don't have proper gear, add someone like Elva with a 3-turn cooldown revive. If you don't, then the only thing is that give them your best gear and drop a few level. You can farm 15 or 17 or whatever. Okay. Let me show you the team setup and the stats, and then we'll check. Oh, it's visible. Okay. So this is my Aniri. I've just like glyphed a little bit from last time. That's my Ninja. Same build like last time. I didn't change it. And they don't need any setup. Like the only thing, I'm setting the A1 for Aniri. It makes it a bit faster, but it doesn't make a difference. No setup for Elva. I'll show you her gear. That's her clan boss setup for me in the Mythicom. She works perfectly there. We don't care about her stats. We just need her to be, she's tanky by default. We just need her to get to that speed, sort of, so she can recycle back to her revive fast enough. Uh, let's do a couple of runs while talking about it here. The good and the bad about this one, Gear wise, it's a little bit less intensive than the Dio. It's 100% guaranteed. So that's the good or the pros here. What are the cons? It's a little bit faster. It's 1 to 2 minutes, slower in average than the Dio comp because we're taking, there's more animations and more turns being taken here. So it, like, if you don't care about the gems or the energies that you waste here, especially like I've did 50 runs only to like rank up or oil one piece of gear, the return is really bad on these. If you don't care about how much energy on gems you spend, maybe you'll go with the Dio comp just to save yourself some time. If you don't care about the time, you have the PC, you set it on BlueStacks or on the PC or whatever, or you leave your phone on the side and leave it farming, so you don't care about this, then go with the more consistent comp. This one, like I said, I've been farming for a while with it, it never failed. So it's very consistent. You will see here between the big hits, between Aniri's skills and those continuous heals that Elva puts out, and everybody being fast enough to cycle back to their big hits and their revives and heals in case of Aniri and Elva between the Sand Devils, big hits or sleeps, you're totally fine. This is a 100% comp, and I cannot see how it can fail. Because if you see here, like we just had the revive, so Aniri must be in the lead position. The passive revives her, she revives Elva, Elva revives Ninja. And then they start taking turns between Aniri and Elva. They're keeping Elva speeding up the whole team, so they go faster and they keep healing from the regen, from the immortal, from Aniri's passive, from Elva's continuous heals. So you see here, this team between the hits is fully healthy. Like the only thing that takes it down is that big hit that nobody can fight, basically. So I'm thinking about trying to make other comps with block damage or revive on death. I know there are other videos out there. I just want to do my version of it, but I'm not sure how, like, what is the percentage of users that's farming Sand Devil. Even I, with that low return, I'm very hesitant. Unless I have like energy and I'm not building any champs, I just throw it in the Sand Devil, but it's not good return. But yeah, if you're trying to figure out your Sand Devil team, this is 100% consistent team. And I'll show you another one also in this video with just like a freebie here. So one of the questions that we asked, because like I said, this is taking a bit, so let's talk while it's running here. One of the questions that we asked is that can this work with Crohnam and can this work with Artag? It will work with both of them. Artag can just replace Ninja. I didn't figure out the exact speeds and everything yet. I haven't built Artag, but I bet there will be videos about it from other content creators. From Crohnam, I've shown something like it in my Crohnam Jamarsa video a bit earlier, but I couldn't give them my best gear to do 24. So, what I'll show you just after this is a recording and some screenshots from one of my clanmates, Howard. He's the best FTP player. I think he's the best FTP player. Maybe he's not as famous as the creator guys, but he's doing amazing things. So he's using for stage 24 Crohnam Jamarsa Dew. And Crohnam Jamarsa might be easier to build if you have the same gear because the synergy between them and Crohnam's passive, Jamarsa can die in the first hit, and that's totally fine. Crohnam will keep reviving himself. So you see here a bit longer, but it's 100% consistent. I won't rerun it just because it will take so much time. So let me show you the gear. Again, if you didn't watch the previous video, I'll get Aniri out, and I think the other two are already out. So this is Ninja in basically immortal and random gear. That's the stats you want on him. If you want to drop it a bit now that we have Elva, like I said, I think you need that level of accuracy for 24. The speed can drop a bit. I'm not sure about the HP if you can drop it below this, even with Elva, but yeah, give it a try. And I think my Elva got Ascension. thought she does. Maybe not. Okay, here's my Elva and Toxic, like I said, so that's my clan boss build. You only need her to be a bit tanky and that fast. And Aniri, let me show you Aniri's gear again. So I put Aniri in bolster because I cannot spare regen right now, but the better build for her that maybe will make you even don't need Elva. If you can put her in regen and immortal with the same stats, probably it would work without Elva, but that's the stats I have on my Aniri. Okay, so let's go. Let me now show you the run from Hauer. So you see here he's using 3 food champs just to make Crohnam faster. This is a 100% free comp because the thing is uh, you are guaranteed to get Crownam and Jamarsa from the referrals. So you just need to farm gear, how I've been playing forever as well, like myself. So yeah, that's the stats on Crownam. I'll show you the gear also, but 251 speed, over 60k HP, over 3k defense, and over 400 accuracy. And Jamarsa, you don't care about her stats here, though he got like good stats on her because she'll die anyway with that first hit. You only care about Cronam's stats being in Regen and Immortal so that he keep healing himself till the next big hit, and then his passive when Jamarsa is on the same team, yeah, it's good that it's showing here, will just revive him. So he will take the hits till the boss gets to his next big hit. You see here, he's in no danger of dying here. And he uses the same masteries like Ninja. I didn't show you the masteries. I'll go back and do this. So you see here, the boss goes to sleep. He puts burns. He activates them. Then basically, he keeps healing himself and stays healthy till the next big hit. Okay, so next big hit, passive revives him, HP burns, activation, increased duration. Let's see how long this is actually taking. Might be a little bit, oh, actually it's not that long. Let me play it again. So it's a 3-minute run, that's not bad for a completely free-to-play one, and he even got better return than I did. So yeah, so that's the Crohnam strategy, and that's his Crohnam build, so Regen and Immortal, and that's the masteries he have. Basically, same like Ninja. If we go back to Ninja, they should be built exactly the same. I'll show you the masteries of my Ninja. The main damage you're getting is from the HP burns and the activation. You don't need the offense tree. Then my Elva and... Where's my Elva? Yeah. My Elva and... So Elva here is built with War Master for Clan Boss. And why that? Counter attack, so that's for extra damage for the Toxic set. But for like Aniri, Elva, and Duchess, they actually put continuous heal on the A1. So if you give them the counter attack masteries, these two, when someone gets attacked or when they get attacked, they will counter with the A1, healing themselves or someone else on the team. So that's a good tip for these 3 champs. Maybe there are more. If they are healing, though they are support champs, we usually don't take the counter attack mastery. But in that specific exceptional case, Elva, Aniri, and Duchess, the A1 does some healing or puts a shield, so it's good to have the counter attack masteries on them. That's it for today. I just wanted to share a couple of different Sand Devil teams with you, and I'll see you in the next one.